about our board that we look at that's right here every single day that used to have our daily classroom contract on it. Do you notice anything different?
Yeah.
What do you notice? Who can raise their hand and tell me what they notice? Jagger, what do you notice?
They're like different things and it's in a different spot.
Different things are on it, right? And the class contract is in a different spot. Okay, thank you for raising your hand. Kathy, what do you see?
There's different things and different words in Spanish, even the word Mexico.
Whoa, so you see Spanish words, Kathy, and then you see the word Mexico. Kathy, how do you recognize that? What makes you know that those words are Spanish words?
Because sometimes you could just know by just looking at them.
Yeah, and how do you know by looking at them, Kathy?
Because I know that when there's like a letter by the end with any other letter, it's a Spanish word.
It is a Spanish word. And Kathy, do you speak Spanish words at your house?
Yes.
Yes, you do. And Kathy, do you know about the country of Mexico?
Yeah, you like eat tacos.
You eat tacos. Okay, morning work that you were working on this morning, coloring a flag. Do you know what flag that belongs to? That's not our country's flag, is it? That's not our American flag, is it? Who knows what flag that could be for? What country? Kathy kind of already gave us a hint earlier. Mary Catherine, can you help us?
It's a Mexico flag.
It's a Mexico flag for the country of Mexico. How about just a thumbs up if you've ever heard of the country called Mexico? Okay, thank you. Thumbs down. Looks like all of us have. Well, today, you guys, we're going to spend the morning celebrating and learning a few things about the country of Mexico. And underneath the country of Mexico, Kathy already pointed out that we've got some Spanish words. Because in Mexico, their languages
Only Spanish.
is only Spanish. They speak Spanish. Raise your hand if you know the name of our Spanish teacher here at St. Francis. On your bottom, crisscross applesauce. All right, kindergarten, Kathy, with your help, we're going to practice reading our Spanish words. Before we get to read them in our story, we're going to practice saying them and reading them up on our board. Kathy, what is the first picture you see? Will you go point to the first picture that's up under the word Mexico? Can you point to it? What's that a picture of?
That's like a dog that's sick.
He's sick and he's holding his what, Kathy?
Belly, because the baby.
Oh, I wish you would have raised your hand and you're not Kathy. He's holding his what, Kathy?
His belly, because he's getting, it's like happening green.
Yeah, he's getting, do you hold your belly, Kathy, when you're sick sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's use a big kid word for belly. Does anybody know a big kid word for belly? Sophia? Okay, Sophia? Stomach. So Kathy, will you point to the word right beside the picture? Will you put your finger on the word? That word, kindergarten, is stomach, and in Spanish, it's estómago. Estómago. Can you say it again for us?
Estómago.
Estómago.
Spell the same.
You got it. Very good. Okay, Kathy, will you go down to our next picture? Kindergarten, check out our next picture. Kathy, what is that a picture of?
That's a ring.
A ring. Kindergarten, does that look like a ring to you? Shake your head if that's a ring to you. Yeah. And Kathy, the word for ring in Spanish is anillo.
I already know.
Can you say that, Kathy?
Anillo.
Anillo. Will you point to the word so we can see what it looks like and how it's spelled? Very good. Kindergarten, can you say the word anillo?
Anillo.
Anillo. So we have estómago and anillo. So we're going to read the story, Too Many Tamales. Does anybody know what a tamale is? Just a thumbs up if you know what a tamale is. Kathy does. Okay. Very good. Put your thumbs down. Today we're not going to take a picture walk of this story. We're not. I want it to really just be a surprise. And each page that you get to, I want you to just be surprised by the pictures. So we're going to leave our picture walk aside today. All right? Is that going to mess anybody up? Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Too many tamales. When we get to some of the Spanish words in this story, instead of saying them in English like they were written, we're going to say them in Spanish, and you're going to help me. Okay, so if I forget, I want you to make sure you raise your hand and you remind me, okay, of some of our Spanish words. If you forget, that's okay. We all forget about things. Too Many Tamales by Gary Soto and Ed Martinez. These things right here are tamales. These are tamales.
They're shaped like half tomatoes.
Gosh. Let's read about what a tamale is and what's going on in this story. Too many tamales. Snow drifted through the streets, and now that it was dusk, Christmas trees glittered in the snow. So what time of the year is it? Raise your hand if you know. Ampart. It's Christmas time. So what season do you think they're in?
Winter.
Jagger? Winter. Very good. Maria moved her nose off the glass and came back to the counter. She was acting grown up, helping her mother, Madre, very good, Kathy, make tamales. Their hands were sticky with masa. Does anyone know what masa means? Kathy, do you know what masa means?
It's like that thing that's sort of like a pancake.
Yeah, okay, like a pancake, but masa, Kathy, is what the pancake or the tamale is made out of, and it's corn flour. So instead of like the flour that we put in our bread, it's corn flour made out of corn. Or it's also like
Or sort of little seasoned sandwiches.
Yes, very good. Okay. That's very good, her mother said. Maria happily kneaded the masa. So masa is corn flour, and when you add water to it, it becomes like a dough.
Ooh, dough.
She felt very grown up wearing her mother's, Madre's, apron. Her mom had even let her wear lipstick and perfume. If only I could wear Mom's ring, she thought to herself. Uh-oh. Do we hear a word? Anillo. So Mom's or Madre's anillo, or her ring. All right? And slowly, gently bit into the last mouthful of the tamale. What do you think of it now? Raise your hand if you have a prediction. Remember, prediction is a guess about what's to come, Charlie. You think she's going to find it in the last bite? You agree? Do you agree, Jagger? You guys agree? Okay. Nothing. Didn't any of you bite something hard? Maria asked. Danny frowned. I think I swallowed something hard, he said. Swallowed it? Maria cried, her eyes big with worry. She looked inside his mouth. What's he holding right now, you guys? What's he holding?
Stomago.
Estomago. Estomago. Very good. Teresa said, I didn't bite into anything hard, but I do think I'm sick. She held her stomach with both hands. Maria didn't dare look inside Teresa's mouth. She wanted to throw herself onto the floor and cry. The ring was now in her cousin's throat, and worst, his belly. How in the world could she tell her mother? But I have to, she thought. Would that be the right choice to tell her mom? Yeah, do you think her mom's wondering where the ring might be? Yeah, if I lost a ring and somebody had taken it from me or borrowed it or played with it, I'd want to know where it was, wouldn't you? Or if somebody ate it, yeah, exactly. Got more tamales. Why do you think they groaned? Why do you think they made that noise of, oh?
Because they don't want to eat more tamales because they already ate some in the first place.
They don't want to eat any more. They're already full. They had all those ones before. Then Maria couldn't help herself. She laughed. And pretty soon, everyone else was laughing, including her madre, or her mother. And when Maria put her hands back into the bowl of masa, the leftover tear was gone. She wasn't sad anymore. She was happy, right? Yeah, very good. Okay, who can tell me one Spanish word that you know from the story Too Many Tamales? Jagger? Estomago. Tell me why estomago was in this story. Why the word estomago was in the story.
Because the cousin feels sick.
Because he felt sick in his estomago, right? Very good. Charlie, what was another Spanish word in this story? Papa, or what about the one we wrote up here? Padre, right?
Country. And in Mexico, they use canela. Can anybody tell by looking what canela is?
It's like
What is it?
Cinnamon.
Good, it is. And you can use it to stir your hot chocolate, okay? So, and I want you to smell it, and then when you taste your hot chocolate, see if you can taste a little canela in there, okay? And the chocolate is kind of frothy, and they use a molinillo, kind of like a beater. And you have to put it between your hands and go like that. See how that makes that turn? And it makes your chocolate better, tastes better, whips it up. And we do this. In Spanish, chocolate is chocolate. Can you say chocolate? This is what we're going to do. To beat the chocolate is bate. Okay, so we're going to do 1, Can you do that? Bate, bate, chocolate. Chocolate. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, cho. 1, 2, 3, co. 1, 2, 3, la. 1, 2, 3, te. Bate, bate, chocolate. Muy bien.
Did you guys hear what Miss Nichols said about the cake?
Did you hear the name of the cake? Tres leches. We've learned one of those words. How many? Leche is milk. How many different kinds of milk are in the cake?
3.
3. Tres leches. 1, 2, 3.
Can we drink it?
You can drink it.
Christmas time. My family eventually comes from Mexico. I've lived in Texas all my life. But I remember even being your age, and I would help my mother make the tamales. I couldn't make all the important stuff like the meat and the masa, but I would help her spread the masa, or she had a grinder, and I would help grind the chicken. Because my mom always made chicken tamales. My mother learned from her mother-in-law, which is my grandmother, my dad's mother. Because my grandparents had a little store, and so they used to, at Christmas time, tamales are very popular.